right, we're back with Plumbing Professors Radio. We're going to finish our conversation with Corey from Toledo. He emailed us about tree roots in his backyard and what options there are. We were talking about, most people are going to be familiar with having their drains cabled. That's a cable machine that goes down there and cuts holes through the roots and gets the drains flowing. What a lot of people don't know is your pipe for your sewer is 6 inches, and you can only get such a big cutter head down there. So you're popping a hole through the tree roots. The better option is to get the camera, see how much of the pipe has tree root infiltration in it, and then use high-pressure water. We heard Renee speak about hydrojetting earlier, and she didn't have a problem for a few years. Hydrojetting will remove 99% of the tree roots in the sewer, unlike cable machines.
And the camera shows it, right?
Right. You have to use the camera in order to jet because we position the jetting head right where the tree roots are growing in. So we'll be able to go in there, remove all those tree roots and flush them out, and you have a brand new clean pipe again. Now, there's a couple different options with lining or like a root X or a certain type of product you can put down there to deter the roots from growing back, but they will always grow back in that pipe. The thing with jetting is you're removing them and you're starting fresh again, so it'll take a lot longer for them to grow back.
Okay. It's something really important to remember about a pipe. There should not be tree roots in a properly installed pipe. And almost all pipes start their life properly installed. But then through freezing and thawing and those little earthquakes, that even the little tremors we get here in Michigan, all of that stuff over time starts to cause the pipes to either crack or maybe separate at the joints. All of that allows a tree root to come in, and those tree roots love the fact that they found a source of water. Once they find the water, they start to multiply, and the more tree roots, the less flow. Pretty soon your sewer's backed up. So don't take tree roots as a simple or ignore them. You do have to take action.
We had another caller that didn't want to go on air, but his question is Daryl from Roseville, and he's saying that his parents are going off to Texas, and should he shut the water off? So we were talking about the whole house shutoff and where to find it and how to use it. Well, there's a new product out there, Daryl, that's called Water Safe. It's a product that was brought to us by Ferguson Supply, and it's a system that you can install right downstream from that whole house shutoff.
Matt, before we go there, we've got a call from Sager in Southfield, and I'd like to say hello and see what's up there. Good morning. Sager, are you there from Southfield?
Cool name.
A great name.
Well, go ahead and call us back, and we'll take your call again. Right there, the Water Safe system is going to use a system that uses alarms, kind of like a smoke detector. And you place these little sensors around areas that might be susceptible of leaks, like toilets and water heaters and sump pumps. And when these little sensors sense the water, it automatically shuts the water off. Now, this is fantastic. You don't even have to worry about being home when this happens. So if you're on vacation or your parents are going away, they can use this little device to go ahead and it'll shut the water off.
So it sounds to me like it's an alarm system for water instead of intruders.
Very similar. I would compare it to like a burglar alarm.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. It's got motion sensors. Well, this just has water sensors. So you'll be able to not even be at home or be on vacation or be away from the home, and it will shut the water off if you have a backup sump pump. You might not want to shut the water off when you're gone.
You know what's remarkable about this product? It's patented, it's relatively new, and to my knowledge, it's one of the first products that actually could connect your whole house plumbing system to the internet.
Right. If something were to go wrong, you would get a text message or an email, and even us, the plumbing contractor who installs it, they're going to send us an email so we can get on it right away.
So it's only going to tell you if something goes wrong. It's not going to tell me how many times my kid flushed the toilet or anything
like that.
Nope.
No, nothing
okay.
like that. And getting back, Daryl, if your parents are leaving for multiple months or even a week, I like to tell our homeowners and our customers, if you're going to be gone on vacation, shut the water off to the house unless you have a backup sump pump. If you do have a backup sump pump, you're going to want to talk to us first and try to figure out a plan on how we can keep that operating because it needs water to work.
Oh.
Also, shut off the water heater. Turn off the gas to your appliances that you don't need heat for the home.
And how about like the wash machine? Would you, if you couldn't turn off all your water, would you at least go to like the wash machine and turn that off?
Yes, Wendy. Every fixture in your home, whether it's a washing machine, a toilet, a sink, a shower, they all should have shut-off valves at that point of use. So that way, if you knew you had a leaking faucet, you can shut that water off only to that faucet and have the rest of the house with water on it.
So so we gave him 3 scenarios.
Absolutely. And you're better to be safe. If you're going to be gone, we're not saying shut the water off if you're going to the Lions game or you're going to the movies. but you should know where it is so that way if there's an emergency, you can quickly turn it off. But if you're going to be gone for 24, 48, even 72 hours or longer, go ahead and shut that water off.
And guys, I hate to bring this up again, but we see from our guys, from their experience, that most of the time when they go to a home, those valves have never been worked since that home was built, whether it was 1950, 1960, 1990. So without knowing that valve's working or not, you may know where it is, but you really do need to close it. If you close it and it closes smoothly, you can open it right back up and you're good to go. You don't have to do anything else.
And just do it slow. I mean, the thing is, take your time doing this, and it doesn't take minutes. I mean, it'll take 30 seconds, but take your time and don't wrench on anything. I mean, the minute you try to get tools involved, that's when you have the problems.
Don't become a water damage statistic. Take care of this, folks.
And it's peace of mind. All of this is peace of mind. Out of sight, out of mind, but when something happens, you want to know what to do.
And guys, we're sincere when we say teenager. I think if you have kids that are capable enough to babysit, or you trust them and they understand that this is not a toy, because when you close that valve, all the water in the house stops. You should show them where that is and teach them, because if they're home alone and they're babysitting, suddenly there's water coming out from either a toilet that's overflowed or a bathtub or out of the ceiling, they can run right down and at least stop it.
And remember, Plumbing Professors never charges overtime. 1 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, Monday through Sunday, 365 days a year. Write the number down, 1-800-654-1300, or you can schedule an appointment at www.plumbingprofessors.com.
And if you folks have questions right now, call us, 248-356-1270. We're on New Talk Radio 1270, and we're the Plumbing Professors, and we are plumbing, sewer, and drain experts. So call us and ask a question.
So, Matt, I have a question. Do our guys help with what happens to all the stuff that gets damaged? I mean, how does that all get cleaned up? Is that just up to the homeowner? Does their insurance cover that? What?
Well, the main thing is to start getting it repaired immediately. So call us. We'll take care of the problem, or you can contact ISC Services. They're a full restoration company. They'll mitigate the water. They'll mitigate the mold. They'll take care of it from start to finish. Their number is 888-244-7337 or iscservices.net. Now,
Matt, you're not going to believe this, but our whole hour is just about up.
Is it really?
This is the first ever hour of Plumbing Professors Radio. And there are some people we'd like to thank on this first show. First, we want to thank the team at Plumbing Professors, all the men and women who really don't sleep and who do take calls 24 hours a day. We can be there when you need us, whether it's a holiday or an everyday day. So please don't hesitate to call us, 800-654-1300. We'd also like to thank Mort Meisner of Mort Meisner and Associates and Wendy. They helped us make this a reality. We also want to thank Joni Bradner in Chicago. I doubt that Joni's listening, but we do appreciate her help. Adam Helfman from Hire It Done has been nothing but gracious. He's been super. He's helped us, and we appreciate that. We also want to thank Jennifer and Barbara at CBS Radio, and certainly Roger, our audio engineer, who has helped make the show a success. I'll give a shout out to my brother Rob, whose birthday is today. So happy birthday,
And I'd like to
Rob.
Thank the Academy and my parents.
Right, absolutely. Well, we have a long time. We'll be here every Sunday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. answering all your questions. And this show is here to help you homeowners and building owners and maintenance people understand what we should do and what steps to take.
Okay, guys. This has been the end. This is the first Plumbing Professors Radio. We're on New Talk Radio 1270. The Plumbing Professors are always in.
This has been Plumbing Professors Radio. Before you plumb, be sure to reconnect with us next Sunday at 10 a.m., where the Plumbing Professors are always in. Only on Talk Radio 1270, WXYT.